Gentlemen, how's it going today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good, good. Now I'm gonna jump a little forward here, but I think it is very pivotal about this season. Thus far, we're seeing from what I've seen, we're setting the foundation up from what it looks for what the tone may be for power book influence here. So I wanted to hear from you, Lorenz. Could you tell us a little bit in your words about the direction, the tone, the expectation? I mean, we're establishing characters like Rick Sweetney, Stephen Ott, and yourself, and it looks like it's going to be something very different that we haven't seen. But I wanted to hear from you. What could you possibly say about influence thus far?
Well, in the Power universe, we can't say a whole lot, but I can say that there's going to be some things in season two that certainly gives us an idea of what a show like that would look like. But we wanted to just really focus on the series Ghosts in season two. And when we discussed Rashad being a part of the season of Ghost season two, I was like, that's dope. Let's do it. Because the characters on that show are so amazing. And to be able to see some original Power characters find themselves in this series is awesome. And so again, our focus is really what we got going on as our paths cross it with my character Rashad and Tariq and Saxe and all these other people without getting out too much information. But you will definitely see what some of that could possibly be.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Go ahead, Shane.
I was just going to throw on there that watching the dance between you and Stephen Ott, Mark Feuerstein, is
Yeah.
pretty great too. Like really, really great energies between the two of those guys.
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic that the show has when you can bring a little bit of that political realm
Yeah.
into the series and the storytelling. What Courtney and the rest of the producers and writers have done is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, and let it be known that although we're talking about season two here, they did very much say influence in a way that made me automatically think like, oh, I see what's going on here, and then look at the characters and whatnot. So I'm super excited already. Shane, I have got to ask you, and this is something I've been wanting to ask you for years.
Yes, yes.
To what limits won't Saxe go for his intel? This seems to be nothing or anyone he won't cross. So, in your words, to what limit won't Saxe go to get what he needs to get?
You know what? I feel like there is a a dog with a bone sort of energy with Cooper Saxe where I don't know that I'll let up until I get a win. You know, and I feel like I've been this close so many times, and everybody feels that they're like, "Oh, this is the one." And I even get messages from people like, "I'm so excited for you to take down this person or that person." And at the last moment, the rug is ripped out from underneath him, and then we see him, tumble down and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So I feel like there's a lot of spiritual, like for Cooper Saxe, like personal spiritual redemption that he's after. Like taking down this family one way or another is redemption for him.
that's awesome. Lorenz, going back to you really quick, just how special is it for you to share scenes with with your brother in 2021?
Oh man, I'm glad you brought that up. The character Kamal will return in season two of Ghost, and my real life brother Lamar does a fantastic job. I mean, it's great to work with new characters as I'm being introduced to a whole new cast here, but to really get a chance to work with my brother. We're business partners off screen, so when we're able to work together on
Yeah,
screen, it's fantastic, man. I love it. We're competitive in the
yeah,
sense that not that we're trying to one up each other, but the fact that we motivate each other. And
yeah.
so, we have a good time on set, but when we actually get into these scenes, it's game on. And so, I walk away feeling so fulfilled. I mean, really, my spirit is fulfilled, and I'm grateful that Courtney decided to cast my real life brother to play Kamal. It's fantastic.
That's so dope. I think the power writers are fantastic, but just the scene and the energies between the two of you two, you can't write that. That's just the
No, man, that's
camaraderie. That's just natural, man. I love
yeah,
it. And
yeah.
I went crazy seeing it. So
Listen, man, when she asked, she said that she would be bringing on a family member when we're doing Power season six. and she said, you know, there's a lot of great actors out there. Who do you think would make a good, you know, Rashad Tate's brother? And before she can get it out, Lamar Tate. And then she was like, all right, calm down. And I didn't have to pitch. Her. She says, why didn't I think of that? Absolutely, your brother should play. And I didn't have to say anything after that. It was literally one conversation, and she just said, just keep it quiet. And I said, I won't even tell him. She's like, don't say anything. I got you. I say, listen. And so, you know, trust me, and usually actors who go up for, you know, when we playing family, I don't do the whole nepotism thing. But on this one, they had no win. It was going to be Lamar for sure.
That is awesome. Well, I'm super excited for folks to check out this season. You two characters are killing it thus far, and can't wait for the fans to see it. Thank you so much for the time today, and I hope you all both have a good rest of the day.
Likewise. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.